Hello guys, so welcome back to the channel. So guys, I made this incredible cake some weeks ago for my auntie's birthday. It was just something I quickly threw up together, and I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to bake a cake. So I'll be showing the recipe for baking the cake and then how I started to ice it. If you want to see the full icing video, tell me and I'll release the video later. So let's get into baking guys. The ingredients are going to be listed in the description and in the next slide. So in my mixer, guys, I'm going to be adding 9 eggs. Normally, I use 10 eggs for my recipe. However, I only had 9 eggs today, so please forgive me. So I'm going to put in 9 eggs into the mixer. Yes, I break them into a plate first just to make sure that all the eggs are good. Please use fresh eggs. The fresher, the better. And then I'm going to be adding my sugar. Yes, the amount of sugar I put in this recipe will be found in the description box. Yes, just follow that amount of sugar. So I'll be adding the sugar guys, and I'm going to be mixing this at high speed. Yes, so I'll be mixing my eggs and sugar at high speed. And how you know your eggs and sugar are done is that the mixture is meant to double in size as well as become more fluffy. You will notice that the color of the eggs is going to change from yellow to cream, or like pale yellow or almost white. You would notice that immediately. After it has doubled in size, I am going to be adding my butter. All the measurements are in the description box, so don't worry. Yes, I'll be adding and when I add my butter, you would notice that the mixture is going to reduce, but don't be worried guys, it's normal because fat has been added. The next thing I'm going to be adding is my vanilla essence. Yes, so I'll be adding my vanilla essence and my almond extract. Yes guys, to add flavoring into this cake. I normally put this in before I add my flour, so it's just a teaspoon of both, so a teaspoon of vanilla essence and a teaspoon of almond extract. Keep mixing guys, don't be worried that the size has reduced, it is normal. Yes guys, it's very normal. The next thing I'm going to be doing now is adding my flour. Yes, this is sifted flour. Yes, you do not put all flour into the mixture at once because you do not want lumps. Now I advise that when you are putting your flour, you use a folding in method. I normally don't like to use a mixer to add my flour. I like to use a spoon to fold in the flour so that air can be incorporated as I'm mixing, and that the cake would rise when in the oven. So this flour already has baking powder in it. All the measurements are in the description box. Yes, I'll also be putting the link to the mixer I use in the description box in case you want to patronize my mixer. I don't have a discount code though, I bought it full price with my money, so please go online. It's not that expensive to be honest, and the mixer is pretty good. So add your flours your flour in bits and then fold this into your mixture. Yes, put all the flour. Yes, all the flour I put in the description box, put everything in there. So guys, I finished incorporating all the flour into the cake. The next thing I'm going to be adding is my milk. Yes guys, I add milk into my recipe. See, it just gives your cake a different wonderful, luscious, succulent, I don't know how to explain it, but please add milk to your cake. So I add milk to my cake. If you want the cake to last longer, this is the time you add your preservatives. So you can use any preservative of your choice. I was not using a preservative in this cake, simply that I knew that this cake was finishing that day. Or you can add some alcohol to the cake if you also want to preserve it. So a preservative can be a preservative brand, or you can add some alcohol of your choice. Yes, alcohol can be used to preserve cakes, in case you do not know. And please, even if you add alcohol to a cake, it will burn off while baking, so it's not as if you are eating an alcoholic cake. Like, let me just put that in the air. So yes, anyway guys, so I'm going to incorporate the milk in to my recipe, and once I'm done stirring that properly, so I'm going to mix that in properly so that you don't have like milk and butter being separated. And then I'm going to be throwing this into my 2 cake tins and then putting it into the oven. So guys, I'm going to be throwing the mixture into two 10-inch pans. Yes, I've already buttered them and powdered them. So you butter your tin with regular butter, and then you put powder in, flour, which is what I call powder, into the cake tin and dust the cake tin. After you do that, you can pour your cake mixture inside. Yes, so the purpose of doing that is to make sure that your cakes do not stick to the pan when you want to remove them. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be throwing the cakes into an oven which has been preheating at 200 degrees. So put your cake into a 200-degree oven for 30 to 35 minutes. If you want to know whether your cake is done, you just put a toothpick in the center of the cake, and if it comes out clean, the cake is perfectly done. That is easy how to bake cake, like no stress, no worry, no challenges, and I can assure you the cake will turn out perfectly. Let me show you guys. So I'm going to be putting the cake now. Like, just look at how luscious this cake looks. Easy to come out, no stress, no struggle. Like, yes, I'm going to be icing the cake now. Yes, and I'm going to turn it back. Just look at how luscious this cake looks. As I said, if you want to see how I ice the cake or what I use to ice the cake, my special mixture for icing a cake, just tell me in the comment section and I'll be releasing a video for you as well. But I hope you try this cake recipe. Yes, it was wonderful, it was divine, my dear. This cake, people were asking me, Ebu, what recipe did you use, how did you make it? Because people that ate this cake were out astonished. In fact, let me blow my whistle. They were calling me a professional baker, but let me keep that comment for another day. Anyway guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel at this point, please, what are you waiting for? Yes, please subscribe, as it is easy. Click one simple button, that red button, click it, hit the bell as well, so that you know when I upload any videos. And I cannot wait to see you guys in my next one. Enjoy. Bye.